What's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Two Straight Guys. It's Dawna and Jeremy.
It's
Happy
Jeremy
Monday.
and Dawna. Hi.
How are you?
Happy Monday. Is that what day it is? You know what? Actually, I all fucking day and all last night thought today was going to be a Tuesday.
Nope, it's Monday.
Yeah.
Is it 'cause it's daylight savings time?
Maybe that's what it is. I felt like I was like weirdly sleeping the past couple days. You know?
I'm so tired. I'm exhausted. My body's tired.
Hey,
I've
we
been up
technically
since
did a
6 a.m.,
podcast.
y'all.
Let's just go to bed.
The what?
I said we technically did our podcast. Let's just go to bed.
Good night. Thank you guys for joining.
Good night. Thank you for being here.
Should we do it just a
Sleep
sleeping
well.
stream?
Lullaby and good night.
Yeah, but I streamed yesterday, which I didn't normally stream, and I forgot that I used to stream on Saturdays too at 9 p.m. I know yesterday was Sunday, but I was like, wow, that was a late stream I did yesterday, but I used to stream at 9 p.m.
Like starting at 9 p.m.?
Yeah. I don't know what I was thinking.
That's like literally my bedtime.
I couldn't do it. I was so tired last night, y'all. Dawn and I were doing like a few games, and then I could just feel myself getting frustrated with everybody. I think because I was just tired, and I was like, you know what? I'm done.
Yeah, we had this moment where we're like, well, we gave it a good shot tonight, and I think it's best if we just part ways.
I was just tired, y'all. Immediately, I went to bed afterwards, and I was like, I'm done. But, like, it's done. But happy anniversary.
Thank you.
Do you know what today is?
Today is 3/11 day.
Today marks 4 years since it was announced that COVID-19 was officially a pandemic.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow. I was like, where the fuck is he going with this? Oh my God, 4 years. That is actually crazy. Like someone completes college in 4 years.
Yeah. Well, nope.
And I haven't done shit.
In past 4 years, what have you accomplished in past 4 years that you're very proud of? Oof, maybe I shouldn't have asked that.
The past 4 years have been crazy. Like I think about actually.
Mona?
She's only C4.
Oh, poor.
I C2'd my Zhongli. Got the signature weapon in Genshin. That is so weird to think about. But here's the great thing is, I think about the past 4 years, I've done a lot. I've 100 perfected my Stardew farm.
Oh my god, I just saw that our friend Chanel also got 100. I need to turn you up a little bit. Your mic went down a little bit. So let me turn you up just a tish.
Oh. Okay, a tish?
A tish.
I'm so excited for the new Stardew stuff. That's going to be great. But yeah, Chanel just did her perfection farm. She's been working on that farm for a long time.
Yeah, she said 3 years. It took her 3 years for it to be 100% on everything.
Mm-hmm. It's a commitment.
I get tired playing it. I can't do it.
Oh, that is honestly the one game I could play hours of and not get bored, not get tired. Like, I don't know. There's something about it. I just grind it out.
Makes me sleepy. I think as they talk, and then I have to get on a schedule, and then, like, I don't do well with schedules right now. Like, my brain just doesn't work like that, so I can't do it. It's just too much. And then, like, to know what time to go where, at when, like, it's just too much.
Yeah.
Y'all know their schedules. You know where they're walking, they're pathing. I can't do it. But I'm glad you guys are having...
that way.
The what?
You don't start out that way. You just learn as you go. And then you realize, oh my God, Shane is at the saloon every night. You just pick up on those things. Is that because
you're also at the saloon every night?
I
can't.
Just handing out pizzas to everybody in the saloon in Stardew.
Did you watch the Oscars last night?
I did not. However, my brother, who is a listener of the podcast, shout out to Brother Vibes Only.
Wait a minute. I don't mean to cut you off, but did your mom listen to the podcast last week?
No, because there's no way to listen to it as of this moment. Meaning I need to upload it.
Oh man, I was hoping that your mom would have heard my shout out.
I'll send her a direct link to it when it is out.
Anyway, so your brother
Oh yeah. My brother's like really big into movies, like and film and all this stuff. Him and his wife went to a Oscar viewing party at a local school. So I guess they had like a drag queen come in and they put on this like big local event and they watched the Oscars and like did this like fun little costume contest, blah blah blah. So but every year my brother does like the ballot where you vote and like guess who's gonna win each category.
Hmm.
And out of every category, he only got 4 wrong. Like
I feel
that's
like
pretty
Oppenheimer won a
impressive.
lot last night. I was looking at the list. I feel
Yeah,
like Oppenheimer went. I didn't watch Oppenheimer. Did you?
I did. And although yes, a bit controversial, it is an amazing movie. Like truly, yeah, it's crazy,
Awesome.
especially if you're stoned.
Let me see. Oh my gosh. I was trying to see how many they won. I feel like they won most.
At least at least 8. I don't know.
And I have never.
Hmm.
I literally have not seen any of these movies except for Barbie.
Yeah, I only saw Barbie and Oppenheimer.
Yeah, I do want to see Poor Things though because I've been seeing on TikTok. I've been seeing like a bunch of advertising. This is before, way before the before she won and stuff, and they won awards. But I did want to see it. But yeah, maybe now I will.
Oh my god, now let's watch it.
Yeah, maybe I'll have
Watch
a little
party,
watch party.
a little
Also,
movie night.
speaking of movies, did you know Kung Fu Panda is Kung Fu Panda 4?
Yeah, and that's too much.
I didn't
Okay.
know that. I guess they're in previews right now, but I didn't know that there was a 3.
Well, to be fair, I never saw any of them. So
I
I
feel
don't
like
know if it's
maybe I
deserving a
saw the
4.
first one. I actually don't know what it's about. Wasn't Angelina Jolie like a
I
sexy snake or something? A lion
Oh,
maybe?
a
Let me
snake or a lion? Hmm.
They're basically the same. Let me see. Angelina Jolie.
Angelina Jolie sexy snake. See what pops
Angelina
up.
Jolie, sexy snake. She's been a few sexy animals. Oh, what? No, it's just her
Can
holding
you
a
blame
snake.
her?
Let me see. Let me see. Kung Fu Panda. Wasn't she the sexy fish in with Will Smith? Oh
The
my God,
sexy
what is
fish
that
with Will
called? Was it
Smith.
Shark Tale?
Shark something. Okay,
Sh-
wait. Yeah, yeah,
Wait, Shark.
yeah. The fish one.
Oh wait, she's in Kung Fu Panda. Wait, she's in every Kung Fu Panda?
She must be a main character. Maybe
Is
what if
sh-
she's the panda? She's a sexy kung fu
who
panda.
is she? She's Tigress.
Oh, there you go.
So
Lion,
she is a
tiger.
tiger. Wow, I didn't realize. Okay,
Hmm.
that's cool. Wait, but no, there's is it Shark Tale? Let me look this up. Angelina
That is the one
Jolie.
with the fish.
Shark Tale yeah, she plays that sexy ass fish. Wait, is that her that plays the fish? Yeah, she's the sexy fish. She's Lola. You know the
I
one
don't
that
know.
it's like a lot of people cosplay her too and dress up for Halloween as her. What are you
Girl,
laughing
I
at?
don't know. I've never seen it.
Google Angelina Jolie.
Google sexy fish.
No, I mean don't do that. I
Angelina
mean maybe,
Jolie,
but look
sexy
up Shark
fish,
Tale.
shark tail.
You'd know it if you saw it.
Lola, Shark Tale Wiki. Here we go. Oh, that's not what I was expecting her to look like.
It kind of looks like
Uh,
her.
you know what's so weird is when you Google or when you wiki her, on the bottom it says status alive. So she's currently still living,
Who?
whatever that
Angelina
means.
or the fish?
Lola. Lola the fish is still
Well, I don't think she
alive.
died in the cartoon. I don't think like.
Oh my god. Her alias? Wait. This is so funny. It says nickname Lola, Slay Queen. Then it says alias Gold Digger, Dangerous Woman Goddess, Slay.
Wait, what are you reading? She's
The
reading
Shark
our
Tale
friend Juicy's
Wiki.
bio.
Enemies Angie, Oscar, basically everyone. Those are her enemies listed.
Oscar
Friends,
is
none.
Will
She is an
Smith, I
independent
believe, right?
queen. Who fucking wrote this?
Yeah,
Profession,
Oscar is
being
Will Smith.
slay. Species, lionfish, slay girl. Fuck wrote this? Who wrote it?
I don't know. I don't know if I've ever actually seen Shark Tale.
Okay, so that'll be the second movie we watch. Poor
I
Things.
actually I don't really watch movies.
I know. I think we've talked about this. I fall
I
asleep.
fall asleep. I get
Yeah.
bored. Nothing really excites me. The last one I watched was Barbie, and the only reason I watched it is because I watched it
to
on
talk about on the
bootleg
podcast.
to talk on the podcast. Yeah, I didn't want to go to the movie theater, y'all, because it's so expensive that I was like,
True.
I'm just gonna bootleg it. So I bootlegged it and watched it so we could talk about it on the podcast.
Wow, look at us now.
And I had some woman walking across the screen every 5 minutes. I could hear people eating their popcorn, but I saw it. I did watch it.
Oh, because it's bootleg. It's like the background.
Oh,
Like,
it's someone sitting like in the backpack row recording this on their. It's not even like an iPhone.
on
I don't
their
know how they
phone.
record this stuff. I don't know how they do it, but
It's like pixelated. Like,
it's like every now and then someone shakes because they also fell asleep while recording it. But
it's really weird though how like I'll fall asleep during longer movies, but shows I'll like binge for 4, 5, 6 hours and it's not
because
sleepy.
they're short, and
So
they
they
give you
like
the
keep your
cliffhangers to keep
attention.
you going.
Yeah. Oh my God, Chris and I yesterday were watching like an alien documentary.
Oh my.
It's
Wait,
a
do you
4-part
believe in it?
alien
Do you
documentary.
believe in all that?
Oh, yeah,
Do you think?
absolutely.
Do you think they started this Earth?
Well, I don't know about start.
Like start like
Mm,
create life here and teach people how to do things? Do you think they
I feel like
gave
we're in a simulation, an alien simulation.
like we're
The
just
aliens
ants
are
in
in
like a little ant
control.
farm and they're watching all of us
Yes,
right now? Like the Truman Show.
yes.
This is the Truman Show.
I feel like I feel like we're little ants in an ant farm.
Yeah.
And you know what's so weird? Oh my God, there's a band called Alien Ant Farm. That's kind of crazy now that I think
Yeah,
about
where are
this.
they at? What if
I
they
don't
did a
know.
collab for Dead by Daylight? Would you also
No, okay, so I recently found out that Iron Maiden did a collab with Dead by Daylight. I had no idea because I don't really play this game or follow it or anything, but I love Iron Maiden, like genuinely. Like my brother and I have seen them in concert multiple times, and it's just like music I kind of grew up with. But I'm also like the worst Iron Maiden fan. Like I can name probably like 10 songs and like
I don't know if I know any Iron
that
Maiden
kind of
songs.
thing.
Maybe I know them, but I don't know that's
That they're Iron
them.
Maiden.
Yeah. What's a
Mhm.
really popular one?
Run to the Hills
How does it go?
or The Trooper. Run to the hills.
Okay, maybe I
You
don't
know?
know Iron Maiden, but I did support them and I did buy the shirts for my characters because I thought they looked cool. But maybe I don't know them. But
They're fun. They're a fun band.
well, the
And just like
reason
the
like
vocals are
Aliens,
great.
Michael literally watches Alien. Oh my god, what's that show? It's like on. Oh my god, what show is it? It's this guy with like crazy hair too. He almost has hair like in the Hunger Games, the guy with like the blue hair that's like,
Okay.
but it's kind of like that, but like crazy, and messy and oh my god, what is it called? Ancient Aliens. Yes, Rose in the chat just typed that.
Oh. Yeah,
Michael
yeah, yeah, yeah.
literally watches Ancient Aliens like nonstop, and it used to be
Hell
on
yeah.
before Austin was here. It used to be on, and that's what he would fall asleep to is Ancient Aliens, and I'm just like, which honestly, I don't understand how they make Ancient Aliens the show because it's literally the same stuff over and over. Like you're saying the same shit every time. I'm like, okay, who are you convincing? It's
You
a
know,
lot.
some of the shit in this, I forget what it was called that we were watching yesterday. Maybe it's called like Encounter or something. I don't know. There's 4 episodes, but some of the stuff on there is like genuinely concerning,
Like what?
especially when people who like worked for like the government in some way or before, and then they like literally quit their government jobs to talk about aliens and like I don't know. It's just weird to me.
Yeah,
It's
and then
just weird
people,
to
and
me.
then they make them look
And then
crazy.
they die.
Oh, okay.
Like they get killed
My
because they're
eyes are
exposing too
burning.
much.
If anybody's actually watching, you're like, God, Jeremy looks tired. My eyes are like seriously burning. I was telling Dawna, I was like, are my eyes red because they're burning so much, and I have so many bright lights on me right now.
Do you need like eye drops?
Girl.
Do it. Squirt that in your eye.
I literally have been putting. It feels like sandpaper in my eye. I hope I'm not getting
Ew.
sick. Austin is sick again.
Oh,
Um,
see, girl, get her some zinc,
so
some
all,
echinacea.
girl,
Get her some.
mama, right next to me. We have vitamin C, advanced immune support. We got organic zinc gummy, baby. baby.
Oh, you're loaded.
We got vitamin C up in the fucking I'm y'all. I'm downing all this shit because I keep getting sick because of her.
You gotta take care of yourself.
It's because she's
I like how
around
you.
all those tourists and stuff because she works at a bar or a restaurant.
Mm,
And I'm like, oh
yeah.
my God. But she's
When
sick
you're
right now. And
out
I'm
in the
not
people
around
world.
people enough.
I
So,
like how you're surrounded by vitamins and I'm just surrounded by edibles.
also vitamins.
Vitamins. You know what? Thank you for that. You
I
support
just
me.
saw this thing on TikTok about aliens, by the way. And it was talking about like misplaced, um, actually, this could segue into two segments, which I'll go into the next one. But it showed how like artifacts that are pop up on the timeline that don't like fit on the timeline. For instance, I don't remember if
Mm.
it was China somewhere they found a metal pipe like in the sediment that's 500 million years old or whatever. So like there's no way that a metal pipe could have been down there. Like
Because like metal wasn't even invented yet.
correct. So they're finding all this stuff, or they found like this electronic that had like wire and stuff that was like fossilized, and they're like the time that it would take to fossilize that wouldn't the amount of years that it would take to create that wouldn't have added up to like when it was
Interesting.
created. Yeah, but that literally popped up on my timeline, and so then I went on this like scrolling of like all these artifacts that they found that don't fit in the timeline.
Hmm.
There was some that
Okay.
was debunked. For instance, like the charcoal one, there was one that was like found in charcoal, and they're like, no, it takes forever to make charcoal, and like all this stuff, but they debunked that one. So that was also really cool to see the debunking, but like a lot of the videos don't show that part, obviously for clickbait reasons. But
Right.
yeah,
Oh my God. Wait, did you see the video of the face by the moon?
a face by the moon, like God
Oh my gosh.
is God
Okay, so
watching us?
no, it's actually it's not real. Like it's gotta not be
What
real,
about the
but it
man
is
on the
kind of
moon?
freaky. First of all, why is it always gotta be a man? Why can't the woman be on the moon, huh? Anyways, so there's this video going around where like it's guys like it's like a shitty cell phone camera video and he zooms in on the moon onto his camera, but then next to the moon is a huge face of like a god, like the moon is the size of the god's eyeball and he's just like peering down and like it's so
Oh, I
freaky.
see this. You know what also makes me laugh? In 2024, these bitches are still trying to pass off a blurry ass video.
Yeah.
Like I just
Yeah.
don't. If it's blurry, I don't believe it. Like for instance, they said when the aliens were at I'm assuming it's this guy, and it looks like they're just looking down,
It's like a huge face next to a
like a
glowing moon and it's
nose.
like black around.
Yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
But like in Florida when they said that the aliens were at the mall, did you see that?
Okay, I kind of remember hearing something about that.
Yeah, it was just recent. They like shut down the mall. I don't remember what the real reason was. It's
Oh,
Florida,
and
so
there were
any
hella cops around.
yeah, I think
Okay.
who knows? Florida was probably someone shooting or something.
Hmm.
And they shut down the mall, and they someone had this blurry, shaky video of these like
It's about
slender
aliens.
men creature looking things walking around, and said that they were aliens. But
Okay, but what about that stuff that happened in Vegas? Do you
what's
remember
that?
that? Oh
What?
my God, there was literally phone calls to the police of this family being like, "There's these fucking creatures in my backyard,"
It's a
and
chupacabra.
then there's dash footage from like a police car of literally this like light like beaming across and landing like right at the same time of this person like calling in with a distress call. So that shit's kind of freaky.
I'm looking up Vegas aliens.
Yeah. And they have like weird videos. I mean, obviously it's like you know what I think's gonna happen? I think because we are so used to like now all this like AI generated stuff and like fake videos and everything's like edited and blah blah blah. Like we're gonna have no recollection of what's real or fake, and it's gonna be like Boy Who Cried Wolf when shit actually goes down, you know?
Do you think it's gonna go down like Independence Day,
I've never seen Independence Day.
where they blow up the White House Don't they blow up the
Maybe.
White House? I think they blow up the White House, right? And the big alien ship comes over, and then.
I think there's gonna be something like that. Like,
Well,
and
I
I
hope
think
they
it
do it
might
soon, bitch,
happen.
because I'm ready.
Literally, it's
I'm,
taking it so goddamn long. Like, you know what I mean?
how do you think there's gonna be a vetting system? Because like I'm on their side.
Mm.
Like I'm
No,
cool. Like
literally.
I'm like take me to your leader. Like I'm ready. Like
Oh my gosh.
I'm done with planet Earth. So
Wait, have you ever seen the movie Chicken Little?
yes, and Chicken Little is trying to warn everybody, right? That's
Well, so Chicken Little's like, the sky is falling, blah blah blah, but really it's like a piece of a spaceship. Like aliens have actually like taken over the sky, and instead of it being a sky, it's just like panels from spaceships that like make up the sky
I
to look like
vaguely
the sky.
remember, but I know that nobody believed him, and then it happened, and they believed him.
Yeah, and then there's a big alien invasion, but he like befriends a little alien creature, which is the cutest little
Oh, I
creature
don't
of all
remember
time,
that
actually.
part.
Oh my God. Literally, I'm like not an animated movie girl. That was like one of my favorite movies growing up. Like I
Chicken Little.
love. Oh yeah, I love that movie. There's something about
Oh.
it. It's so cute and so fun. So we'll add that to our list of movies to watch.
I mean, I've
Um,
seen Chicken Little. I don't remember Chicken Little. I used to
it's
watch
so
Brave Little
fun.
Toaster as a kid. That was like
Oh
my
fuck yeah. I
go-to.
mean, this is later than that, but yeah, Brave Little
I mean,
Toaster.
it was like in the vintage collection that my parents always brought in. So,
That's a good movie.
Brave
And
Little
that's like,
Toaster.
that movie freaked me out as a kid.
Brave Little Toaster.
Yeah.
Well, someone
That
wasn't
scene
brave. The what?
that scene where he's like in the thrift shop or like the electronic like repurposed
Oh,
or like
yeah.
oh my god, and the freaking air conditioner, that air conditioner was fucking scary,
You know what
bitch.
scared me was, oh my god, I don't remember. Was it a hot water bottle thing? The blanket? What was the thing with the
Oh
circle?
yeah, blanket with the thermostat, like the
Yes,
heated
it was like a
blanket.
heat pad. That thing used to scare me, and the reason why is because my mom had a heat pad that she would use all the time, and I just thought it was real. She used to wear it for her back all the time, but yeah,
Yeah, the blanket was like too like nice, like creepy nice. You know
Jr.
what I mean? No, I wouldn't say that.
God. So speaking of like you were talking about disappearing and people or whatever they die. Have you guys been following the Kate Middleton drama?
Oh my god, this is the Photoshop photo girl.
Yeah, but people have been thinking she's missing for a while now, and then like this photo just came out, and now they really
Okay.
think that she's missing.
Yeah, I don't really know like the tea on that. I don't
They
really.
think like she's dead. They think like she's like gravely sick or she's just missing. But the photo. Did you look at the photo?
Yeah, like
It is
everything is like
very photoshopped.
yeah, it's definitely AI generated for sure.
Something's especially it's her face. There's a clear line. Like they just photoshopped a different body on. Like someone took the. It almost looks like someone with brown hair took the picture and then they put her face on that person's body. It's really
Mm,
weird. I don't know. And then there's
yeah.
been stories coming out about the mistress. What's his name? Prince William's mistress now. He's just like
Okay.
his father, scum. But
God.
yeah, um, yeah. But I'm interested. I'm invested now. I want to know.
Okay. Yeah, I that shit freaks me out too.
Would you want to be a royal?
Part of me wants to say yes,
For what
but
reason?
no. Because I don't know, I feel like if you have the opportunity and the platform, like maybe you could actually make a difference, you know? Like I would want to try and give it my best shot if I was presented the opportunity.
Do you think they would
But
let
then
you?
also, do you think what?
Do you think they would let you? Would you try what?
To run a country?
Wait, you think they run the country? Never mind. Donna's not fit for this, y'all.
When you said you want to be a royal, I thought you meant just like the royal, like the actual royal people who make decisions. You know?
What decisions do you think they're making?
Don't royal people decide stuff for royal like, regions? decisions over there.
You think that? Do you think the queen is writing like all the laws and everything?
I mean, what else is she supposed to do? Have tea? Actually,
Well, she's
that
not
would
doing
be a real
anything now
person just to
because
enjoy
she's
tea.
dead. But
Oh, she's dead. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay.
that's funny.
Hmm.
Oh my gosh.
And how did she die? Maybe that was framed.
You think? Okay, the conspiracy theories have gone too far.
Actually, she
think-
was an alien the entire time.
That I could see. She was around for a long time. How old was she?
I don't know. You know what's so weird? I also saw a random little clip of this man who like is making like a YouTube series about like self-care or wellness or whatever, and he's like, live to be 100 doing this kind of stuff. But he's also not 100. So I'm like, how are you gonna claim to live 100 when you're not 100 and like you're gonna die before 100 and that's gonna be really embarrassing, you know?
She died. How old? She was 96. She was old. It was
Yeah.
time.
I don't
And
want to live that long.
you don't want to live that long?
Well, I don't want to live that long if I'm like a frail,
Yeah, I don't.
awful.
If I can't wipe my ass, I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
I know that sounds bad, but like if I start losing
Yeah.
control of my body, I just don't want to. I don't want to do it.
I think. Yeah. Yeah.
Like I just don't. Because you know what? Like
You know?
already I'm very capable of doing stuff on my own and I'm an asshole. So I know that like if someone else is going to have to do that for me, oh my god, they're going to hate me. And so I feel like
You-
they're already going to want to kill me, so I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to help them. Because we
Oh.
both know we both don't want me here. So like
You would be a fucking crotchety old man
Oh,
motherfucker. Just
but
like,
I have said that that's my goal in life. I want to be a bitter old man, and I'm almost there. So,
just sitting on the front porch, like,
oh,
"Kids,
yelling
get
at
the fuck
children.
off my
I already
lawn."
can't stand kids. I'm like, oh god, I can't.
You know what was actually happened to me the other day? I was on my front porch, and usually this like neighbor we have, it's like an apartment complex, but usually they're like loud as fuck and just like partying and all this annoying stuff, yelling at each other, like mad. But the other morning, it was actually really cute. I heard this lady playing red light, yellow light, green light with a group of kids. And so I was literally just sitting on my front porch
Were you
smoking
playing too?
weed. Well, I kind of wish, but then I was just listening to them playing red light, yellow light, green light, and it was really cute. It's like, wow.
I can't do it. When Rachel quarantined with us, 4 years to the day.
Oh, happy anniversary.
For COVID, she Rachel teaches children, and every fucking morning she would sing these stupid songs with her kids, and she picked up ukulele.
Oh.
She taught herself how to play the ukulele during the pandemic. Now she didn't touch the damn thing, but she taught
Okay.
herself how to play the ukulele. So bitch, I woke up every morning to fucking the alphabet song in a ukulele, or like she did this thing because they're young, so that she's teaching them how to like move and like motions and all this
And
type of stuff.
gestures and like,
Yeah, stuff like that. And like she used to have a sensory board and stuff like this, but she would sing the song where she'd have to act out stretching to the sky and touching your toes, and I was like, oh my god, every morning. I can't do it. That could never be me. That's why I
I
could.
feel like if you did participate though,
No.
you would feel hella good in the morning.
No.
You- If you joined in and you stretched up to the sky and you bent over and touched your toes.
I do stretch over, and I have bent over in my life as a gay man, but I am not.
The song though.
Have I bent over in my life?
When's the last time you bent over to a ukulele? That's what I'm asking.
I can't say that that's been on my list, but maybe I'll add it.
Gosh.
But no, every fucking morning she did that, and I can't do it. I can't. But you know what's weird? I'm actually really good with kids. I'm like really good with kids. They love
I
me,
can see
and I
that.
don't understand why. Because I mean, I don't let them know I don't like them.
Yeah, of course.
But
You're like, sorry to my niece who's listening. Just kidding.
no, I do love my niece. She's so funny.
Yeah, there's always exceptions. There's always exceptions.
But but most kids I can't stand.
Mm.
You know what it
I
is?
think
Maybe
honestly.
it's the what?
Oh no, go go go.
Maybe it's the parents I can't stand, because
Oh, fair.
because you're teaching your children how to act. So when I see a kid act out that don't have like
Hmm.
any behavior, like any issues as far as what I mean, like any reasons why they would necessarily do that other than like their parents or just let them do that. Um, or like those houses that are like this is gonna be controversial, but these houses that are like people might get upset if I say this. The people that are like, we don't say no in this household.
Oh,
I'm like, tell them
yeah,
no. Like I those
yeah.
that type of parenting could never be me. I couldn't do that. But like I could not. I can't.
I feel like it's interesting because our generation, not me personally, thank Lord, thank goodness, but like I feel like our generation grew up with such more harsh parenting that like the pendulum was swung way in the other direction where it's like too much soft parenting,
Yeah, I
like
think it's great how parents are like respecting their kids, and then, who I love that
yeah.
does this is Pink, and I know I bring up Pink a lot, but Pink with
Mm.
their kids, um, like she's always like asking for their permission if they can talk about a story or share something, and I think that's great. Like I
Yeah.
love that. Um, but that to be like to not say no, because I think no is such an important word to have in your vocabulary.
Right.
And like it's a common thing to say no is a complete sentence, and it is because no.
Yeah.
So I can't stand that. I cannot stand. You know what's
I do
funny?
remember. Oh,
What?
I was gonna say I read a book or like listened to something, and it was about how like this is going to contradict what we were literally just saying, but it was moments of like, okay, if you can say yes and it's not a big deal to you, then say yes, because it might be a big deal to the kid, right? And it's like little examples like, can they bring their toy truck into the bath? Like, if you can say yeah, and like it's not the end of the world, and it would bring them joy, then sure, bring the truck into the bath, but like not saying no for just like no reason, you know?
I think if there's a reason to give them, to let them know why no. No, you
Yeah,
shouldn't bring your toys in the bath because the toy might get messed up or the water might damage the toy, and you want to take care of your toys, which then teaches them
right.
to respect their property and to take care and appreciate the gifts that are given to them.
True.
Otherwise, we will buy you bathtub toys.
Yeah, valid,
So,
valid.
see, I think there's different way to do that. But no, it definitely works in this scenario.
It's
So,
not what you say, it's how you say it.
so I'm just saying.
Okay, okay.
But I remember when my sister was pregnant, and I was excited, y'all, because I was like, oh my gosh, like it was the first time I was gonna be an uncle. I mean, it's the only time I've been an uncle because my only sister, but like, well, the only one that I talked to. I have I, four, maybe five, because I don't talk to my dad's side. But I don't know if he has daughters or three daughters. But I have five half siblings
Oh.
that I don't talk to, but they're all
And
girls. I'm the only
oh.
boy.
Now is it like you don't talk to them because of your I mean, obviously you don't talk to your dad's side, but like
Well, that's
did they
why
also
I don't even know them.
mm.
One of them I do know, or two of them I do know, and one will message me all the time. But the thing is like my dad will find out stuff, and I know my dad watches stuff. I don't know if he's listening to this right now. Are you listening? No, but I don't know if
Yeah,
he's
what's your
here.
dad's Twitch?
But I don't know if he's here. But like, there's certain information that will come back to me from him, like in the past, that the only way that I know that they would know is like through like my half sister, like. You know what I mean? So like there's certain things like
Um,
I don't want to talk to you about. Like there's no reason for me to share this with you. I don't know. But so I feel like I can't talk to them because they're just going to relay it right back to them. I also
mm,
don't know them.
yeah.
So I feel like I don't know.
You
You know
don't
what I
I
mean?
mean,
Like
obviously you
there's
don't owe them
your mic
anything.
is muted again. But
Uh,
I
really?
Is it muted? Did
Can
I
you
hit
hear
the
me?
volume? Oh, there we go. I can hear you. It was me,
Oh,
actually.
thank
I'm the
you.
problem.
I'm like, I can't fucking deal with this again today.
No, like I just don't know them. So then I'm like,
Well,
yeah. And I don't know, but I know what they look like. I know their names and everything. I don't know that my dad's children now. I have no clue who they are, what they look like. I was told they have red hair from my sister, which I was like, oh, we
oh,
have gingers in the family. But I have
okay.
I have no clue. And it's funny because my dad will message me and be like, your sisters are so proud of you. My sisters don't know me. I don't know them either. Like, how can they be proud of me? You don't know me.
Yeah, that's
It's weird.
hard.
It's like baiting. It's like, I don't know. But yeah, I'm the only boy in the family who
I
dressed
bet
as a
your
woman for
dad.
most of those years.
Let's get all the Carey sisters together, or well, whatever the name is.
Oh, and there's no, like, the Carrie line dies with me because I'm
There's
not
no
having
boys.
kids. Yeah, and I'm not having
Yeah,
kids, so.
damn, that's crazy. This is the thing, though, is everyone is so obsessed with their bloodline and
I'm not.
none of that shit actually matters.
No,
You know?
yeah,
Like it's a nice idea, sure. To like continue on your family's fucking boring ass legacy that doesn't even fucking mean anything. Go work your stupid normal basic jobs and go live your basic fucking
would you
lives.
say
But
that to a,
sure, have
would you
your
say that to a,
bloodline.
you can't talk like that if you were a royal. Your bloodline is everything. See,
Well,
this is why Donna wouldn't work.
that's why they need me.
Y'all can't. We used to have. Did you ever have your family crest?
Uh, no.
When my because so my dad grew up in the Azores, and they used to have this like antique. They'd have a lot of antiques from Portugal and Spain and all this stuff over there. But they, when they came to the States, they brought this like family crest, and they just made it seem like you would have thought it was like Game of Thrones style. You know, like that scene where they bring
Mm.
her in the room and they're like, "Oh wait, that was in the new one." When they're like, "You have to be in charge now. It's in your hands," to the young one, and that's what it felt like when they brought out this crest. They're like, "This is our family name," and I'm like, "Okay," like they were very serious about the
Mm.
Carey last name.
Interesting.
Yeah, but mm-mm.
Hmm.
I guess the Carey last name could continue if the girls wanted to keep their last name. But like
That's true.
my dad's very religious and traditional, and that's not how that works. And
Yeah.
I'm there, so. And I actually don't
I
know if my sister kept her last name, or because she's divorced.
My sister-in-law kept her last name. She didn't take my last name, my brother's last name.
I feel like my sister is not a Carey. I feel like she's a. I think her last name is. I don't think it's that. So
I just think it's a lot of effort to like change your name legally.
it's not.
Why do the girls always have to do it? I
Well,
mean,
if you get married, it's you can do it right then and there and change it. But then you have to change
no,
like your
but you,
passport and everything, and like your
yeah, you
birth
have to do all
certificate and your
that
social.
other stuff.
But when you do it when you get married, like they do it all for you right there. So, which is way easier than having to go do separates.
No, I think you still have to go and do it.
They didn't offer that here. Like we would have to fill out paperwork if we wanted to just change everything all at once, and then they would submit it for us here. Maybe it's different in
Oh,
state to state. I don't know, but
I don't know. All I know is my friend who did get married, she like hadn't officially changed her name after getting married for like a long time. Because she like had to like go do the stuff
yeah,
to do
no,
that.
ours is all at once. But Michael
Hmm.
wasn't ready for that, so Michael just kept Ortega. So Michael's Ortega, and then I have mine. But Jeremy Ortega didn't sound. I already made a name for Jeremy Carey, so I wasn't gonna change my name.
Yeah. It
Michael
doesn't sound as
wanted
famous.
Michael wanted to be Michael Carey, but that sounds so much like a white guy to me that I was I was like, you know what, your
Michael
name's way
Carey.
cooler. Yeah, don't you think Michael Carey maybe it sounds like a basketball player,
No,
right?
no, it sounds like a white guy.
Like Michael Carey.
Michael Carey.
Yeah,
It's giving like The Office.
I've never seen The Office.
Michael Scott. Michael Carey.
Yeah, well, he didn't do it. He is Michael Ortega, but Michael also wanted to create his own last name because you can also do
Oh, just
that.
make up one.
Yeah, when you get married, you can just start fresh and make your own name. Did you know that?
Wait, what if you merge your two together?
No,
Ortega and Carrie?
I don't want to.
Cartega.
Cortega.
Cortega.
But no, they
Care.
so you could make your,
Wait,
and he picked this like
orgy?
fey. What did you say?
I said orgy.
Orgy, Jaremi Orgy.
Orgy. Or orgy. Maybe actually would it be spelled like orgy? Anyway.
Jaremi Orgy. Oh
Jeremy
my god,
Orgy.
no, I'm
Michael
good.
Orgy.
Jeremy Lee Orgy. That sounds fancy though. That sounds like a
Jeremy
fancy
Leorgy. Oh, Leorgy together sounds
Lee
nice.
Orgy.
Leorgy.
That just sounds like Jeremy's having a sex party.
Have we talked about I've seen some videos on TikTok of like words that like if they weren't those words, they could be pretty names.
We talked about that on, I think, on my stream.
Okay. But I was gonna say it's a
remember.
familiar conversation.
I don't. Can I? Okay. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna be. Okay. I'm gonna.
Say
I
it.
might be judged. Really.
Oh,
I might be
I'm
judged really
nervous.
bad for this, but it's my ignorance, and I don't know this because no one's ever talked to me about this. I'm not familiar with this. I am on TikTok where like the ladies will be in the streets interviewing guys about women's stuff.
Uh-huh.
And they asked, or about anybody that has like a menstrual cycle and stuff, but they asked them how many tampons, they go
Oh,
through. Have you seen that?
yes.
And I have to say, I had no clue. I like,
What would you think?
well, I figured maybe twice a day is what I thought. For like morning and night, maybe is what I was thinking.
That's way better than most people would think.
You mean oh, one a day?
Like, yeah, like some people. No, I just mean like some of the guys that were interviewed in those things. They're like they just put in one and keep it there for a week, like
Oh my
or
god, that's disgusting.
like no, that's not what you do.
So So
Um,
when the lady was asking, because some of the guys, and I was like, wait a minute, do I actually don't know that. We actually used to carry them in the house, like, because
just in case.
because we have so many girlfriends and people that have,
Yeah.
their cycles, that we were like, okay, just in case they're here, but we don't have it. We're out, y'all. Sorry. So bring yours if you need it. But
Bring your own tampon to the Curie household.
so, but she was interviewing people, and I was like, I don't know. They're like, in a week, how much do you think they go through? And I was like, in my head I was thinking 14, but I was like, that's wild. That's a lot. That's expensive.
You goddamn right.
I was as someone that doesn't have that, I was very shocked. But so
Yeah.
what's the number? She never gave a number. What's an approximate number?
It really does depend on the person, but I think
Someone
yours
did say
is pretty.
flow and
Yeah.
something else, another word. I
It's
don't know.
very circumstantial. It kind of goes like, for me at least, it's like, well, then it also depends on like when you actually put it in your body. There's
See,
a lot
it's
of variables.
confusing. So
There's
I
a
was
lot of
just
variables.
like,
There's no answer. It's what works for you. Just don't keep it in there long because that's
yeah.
bad.
Well, I was fascinated. So I was like, man, I wonder what else I don't know. But I was hoping more of those videos would pop up, because once you sit there and bitch, I watched the whole thing and I was trying to like educate myself, and I was like, okay. And
Girl,
then this
this
guy
shit,
did
I
the
don't
math.
even know.
Then this guy did the math, and then she was like, "You've been married, haven't you?" But his was wild. Like his was like 20 something, and then he was going through all these different things, and she was like, "You've been married, huh?" And he was like, "Yeah, I'm divorced now." And she's like, "That's how I could tell." And I was like, but it was wild, and I was like, that's really expensive. I was actually really shocked to hear that.
Yeah. Like I have some girlfriends who like especially like I have some friends who have like endometriosis and like
I don't know
those
what that
types
is.
of it like affects like her like reproductive system and like she has like really bad periods and like she has a lot of just like pain and stuff that's abnormal.
Hmm.
But like she will like go through like tampons a lot in a day because her flow is just like way fucking heavier and she needs more. So it really is circumstantial. There's not like a set number. But
Wow. Well, look at that, y'all. The more you know. We learned a lot.
Wow. Oh my god, I'm actually literally gonna get my fucking period any second too, which is
Oh,
annoying.
did I just what's the word? Inspire a
Yeah.
movement?
Mother Nature's like, we're right on cue.
Look
I'm just
at
bleeding right
that.
now. Like, no, I'm just kidding.
I also heard it was is it true that it's a what's the word? A myth that people that have periods that they don't cycle together? Like they don't like do it at the same time?
Oh, I don't think that's like I don't think like people sync up.
Yeah,
You know what I
that.
mean?
What I say
I feel like
cycle?
periods are like windshield wipers and blinkers.
Girl, what?
Okay, hear me out. Hear me out. When you're sitting in a car on a rainy day and you're going in a turn lane, right? Let's say you're in a left-hand turn lane. Your windshield wipers are going wheat, 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 wheat. Okay, back and forth. And then the person in front of you's blinker is going beep, 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 beep. But like eventually, like they kind of sync up for a little bit and they're like right on cue, like the blinker and the windshield wipers, but then
Okay.
they get off cue a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I think it is.
I'm shocked you're musical. I'm shocked you didn't go through like a metronome or something.
No, well, I mean the windshield wipers. That because I literally think about this every time I have my windshield wipers on.
Oh my gosh.
Uh,
But yeah. Okay. Well, there we go, y'all. Look, I learned some stuff today. You know,
but maybe some people do sync up. I don't know.
I've never been with people that do. I've never. I guess I've never. The only person I've been
Mm.
around that would be like Rachel. That's been like consistently around me. But that was just one person around.
Yeah,
So
you need another one to see if you sync.
I need a test. Test this out.
Why do you want to live with someone that long though to test it out and be around
What
them
is
for
it? A
that
month?
long?
It's every month, right? Week. Every week? Month. It's every month. It's every month. 30
You know what? The
days?
weeks.
28 days?
Okay, it is like mine is like a 4 to 6 dayer.
Every 4 to 6 days?
No, I'm saying it lasts for 4 to 6 days.
Oh, no. I meant I meant it happens once a month.
But that's the bleeding part. But I do think there's a pre and a post.
See, it's
That
too much. Y'all, I respect
is not
anybody that has to go
considered.
through this. Any person that's to have a period, y'all, more power to y'all. I can't. No guy can complain about shit, y'all. My biggest
Man,
fear is pain down there is passing a kidney stone. That's my biggest thing.
I have heard that's pretty bad.
Oh, it's one of my biggest fears. I've said this before a bazillion times though, but like it's bad.
You might want to cool it on that Dr. Pepper. So
I
it's
don't
bad
really
for
drink
kidney stones.
sodas.
I know.
Michael did buy Dr. That's funny you said that. Michael literally bought Dr. Pepper yet. Oh, is that why you brought it up?
I heard him say it. I heard him come in and say, I got the Dr. Pepper.
Because I literally don't drink sodas because I heard that is one
Mm,
way to actually really increase it. Maybe that's false,
yeah,
but it scared me enough to
I
where I
think
don't want to
so.
drink sodas now.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, some people just drink soda like it's water and it freaks me out.
Rose in the chat said, I've had gallstones and I'll take gallstones pains over period pains. You know what I do? I do
Wow.
want to try the period. That sounds weird. I really want a period.
I just
I
want to try it out.
I
The
want to
simulator, though?
the cramp, but I get really bad cramps. And I'm not trying to say that my cramps are bad as yours. I know y'all's are going to be worse than mine, but like I get such bad pain, y'all, in my stomach. This isn't like a to, to see who can get it worse, but like
Yeah.
so I
But it
know
is
that I can.
curious.
I'm curious to see if it's if how what it feels like into the stomach pains that I get because I get
Yeah.
day before yesterday I had a cramp so bad that like everything in my body just like I just couldn't move and I was like sitting on the side and I was in this chair and I was like, oh my god, what's happening in my body? My entire body just like tensed up. But I get those often. Like something's wrong with me. But like
Check that out.
yeah, but I do want to try that. How they have the people do the thingies.
I don't want to try that, but
Well,
I want to
you
see
live
you
it,
try
girl.
it.
I want to try it.
Yeah, it's really not ideal. And it is so hard to explain, you know?
Yeah.
Hmm.
They don't really teach you that in school though. At least when I
What
went to
if
school, they didn't teach us about
what if they
anything like
brought that to sex ed,
But
the
I think they should
period
teach us
simulator?
a period simulator.
or like the
Is that a video game
whatever,
girl? Like
the
what?
the cramp one, the cramp
No, they would
simulator.
never do that to children, though.
Yeah, that'd be actually like, I think
That'd be
child abuse
painful.
maybe.
That'd be really, really bad. But I do think they should teach that.
Yeah.
If they're gonna
I
have
think
sex ed, they
women
don't
should get a
really.
week off work every month.
You take a week off of work for it?
No, I'm saying we should.
Oh.
Paid leave.
Paid
Just to make
leave.
that clear. We should get a paid leave week every month. You know?
Yeah. Sure.
Anyways,
whatever
are we done with
whatever
our
helps
period?
y'all with your pain, sure. So, I can. I also wanted to start doing one just random last thought of the day.
Oh.
And I have a whole long list, but one that really stuck with me was that doctors never save lives. They just postpone it. Isn't that crazy?
I believe that, actually. Well, you opened up a little can of worms there, Jeremy.
I did on purpose.
Let me tell you.
I did on purpose.
Do they postpone it, or are they actually speeding up the process? I don't know.
Not speeding up the process. You think they're... Oh, okay, you took this elsewhere. But we're going to leave that thought with y'all so that you guys can ponder it. Where we're gone. So thank you guys for joining us on our episode, and happy COVID anniversary for everybody out there.
Fuck Big Pharma. Okay, bye.
Bye, everybody. We'll see you next Monday at 3 p.m., 12 p.m. Pacific. All right? Bye, everybody.